Israel's government has approved a plan for a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip.
And the Consul General of Israel is speaking with Atlanta News First about these latest developments in the Middle East. Atlanta News First anchor Joe Gorcho joins us live in studio tonight.
And Joe, this move pushes both sides closer to ending the bloody war that started more than 2 years ago.
Tracy, Blair, that's certainly the hope, and hope remains that in the coming days, all 48 remaining hostages in Gaza, 20 believed to still be alive, will return to their loved ones in Israel. It marks the first phase of this ceasefire agreement, including Israel's military withdrawing to an agreed point while releasing what Israel's Consul General Eitan Weiss says are Palestinian terrorists. Tonight, in our conversation, we discussed the ongoing conflict and what a ceasefire could ultimately lead to, a ceasefire led by the United States and President Donald Trump. Concerns linger from both sides about how long a ceasefire would last, as Hamas wants a declaration from Israel ending the war, a war Weiss says Hamas continues by launching missiles into Israel and also by striking first, including initiating this conflict by killing over 1,200 people on Israel's southern border on October 7th. While a Palestinian American we spoke with tonight argues that Israel's response has been an overreach, with Hamas saying over 60,000 Gazans have died in this war. Skepticism remains after generations of failed peace between Palestinians and Israelis.
We were under attack of tens of thousands of rockets from Gaza over the years. If Israel didn't have those defensive measures, we would have had more Israeli casualties. Then there would have been a bigger outcry to retaliate.
Cautiously optimistic that this will begin the process of healing, that this will bring an end to the bloodshed. Our family has lost over 150 relatives in Gaza. Some as young as 8 months old. The hope here, this begins the process by which we can turn the page and begin to rebuild Gaza. The Israeli government has no interest in peace, has no interest in recognizing a Palestinian state, and has no interest in living in peace with Palestinians.
Missed every opportunity to have a peace agreement with us, and they are always reluctant to do so. And why they're doing it? Because they haven't reconciled the fact that Israel has a right to exist. They do not recognize our right to exist as a nation state in the region, and as long as they will maintain these beliefs, there's no chance of peace. Israel's hand was always extended for peace ever since we were established as a country in 1948 and even before that.
And Weiss Knight says he's thanking President Trump and the United States for its strong support and its continued efforts, and hopes that this latest round of ceasefire talks reaches its ultimate goal, creating stability in the region, with Consul General Weiss adding Hamas, like you just heard him say, must recognize Israel's right to exist to ultimately reach that two-state solution. Blair?